Good evening, Rivermen hockey fans. Welcome to the York Arena here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, where the U15 Northern Rivermen are getting set to take on the hometown Fredericton Caps. Two teams met last week, and this will be their third matchup in a row, as the Caps skated to a pair of victories last weekend, 4-0 on, correction, I think it was 6-0 on Saturday night, and 6-3 on Sunday afternoon. Rivermen short-staffed a little bit here tonight as they're down to 8 forwards and 4 defensemen. As players out of the lineup, Alexis Chasson off the face-off, rims it downward. Guyverson will throw it up to Graham through the neutral zone. Dickinson now for the Caps. He gains Rivermen territory, floats it in toward the goal where Madeline Benoit will be in the crease here for the Rivermen. She kicked that one out to the corner. And back to the point. Shot. Looks like the net has come dislodged in behind goalie Benoit. And we'll get a face-off. Face-off will come to the blocker side of goalie Madeline Benoit. Looks like Damian Brewer in goal at the far end. Shot kicked away there by Benoit. Dickinson scoops it up. He's being hounded there by Quincy Cameron. Justin Ward comes in. Out for the slot. That's off the shoulder of Benoit. That's into the skates and redirected to the corner where Justin Ward will be first to it for the Rivermen. That's redirected to the corner. Alexis Chasson gets in there. Guyverson walks the line, trying to find a shooting lane, and good job by the Rivermen to keep that line of sight clear for Benoit as she took that one in the logo. Caleb LeBlanc, Trenton Morrison, and Cooper Montrose up front here. And that's tied up in the skates. Nobody can find it. Courts now will try to get it away, and now up ice comes Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc just dumps it in cross corner. First to it there is Caps. Montrose in on the forecheck. Morrison tried to hold it in at the line. Now up ice comes Goodine. Goodine down the left side. He's knocked off the puck by Courts. Walsh joins the battle. And now here comes Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc likes to wheel through the neutral zone. Puts a good move there on Edmondson. Tried to get it across to Montrose, and good defensive play there by the Caps to intercept that, as LeBlanc had put a move on Edmondson and sprung himself into a 2-on-1. That pass brought in by Hoyles. There's to Frizzell's shot, and Benoit had to be careful on that one as Frizzell tried to shoot it back against the grain. Shannon with it now. They'll put it up the wall. A swipe at that one. That's wide of the target. And again, the net has come dislodged in behind goalie Madeline Benoit. Referee and linesman doing some maintenance work here to try and get that post to freeze in place so it's a little more solid and not sliding all over the place and behind goalie Benoit. Kennedy will take the draw against Cole McCormick. McCormick will win it back to the corner. That's Hamilton, sorry. He gets it up the wall. And the Rivermen can't get out of their own zone. Cameron with it now. He'll shove it up the wall, but that's intercepted by Hoyles. Cameron backhands it around where Bowles will pinch in from his defensive position. Cameron puts it in the skates of Bass. Bass now chips it ahead, and that'll still stay in Rivermen territory. Bass, he'll get it out into the neutral zone where Shannon will skate into it. Shannon will dump it into Caps territory. Rivermen will head off on a change. Francis Bass will be first in on the forecheck. Bell now. Bell tried to slide it across to Collins. Reynolds will take over. His centering pass was intercepted by Walsh. Diverson strips away from Chasson, fires one that's redirected wide of the target by Collins. Down low to Reynolds. Reynolds. He's under pressure by Walsh. Walsh will run him into the boards. Diverson tries to hold it in. He does at the line. Collins now, he overskates it. Round on the far side, Montrose. He's being pressured there by Bell. And Rivermen playing a lot of defense here in their own zone. Montrose going to have to hustle, but Giverson will get to it first. Both teams make changes. Back to get it is Cameron. Cameron will look up ice. Pass ice to Montrose, but McAllister got a stick on that one. And McAllister will send it in to Rivermen territory where Cameron will be pounded there behind the net and stripped of the puck. Sent back to Bowles. Bowles throws it down low. That's Dickinson. Chasson now, he'll go through the middle. Tried to hit Morrison, him and Morrison now. Chasson down the left side. Alexis Chasson. Good defensive play there by, I believe that's Edmondson. Knocked that off the stick of Chasson. No call as he was pulled down behind the net. McAllister will backhand it in the corner. Courts will rim it around. He's sent to the ice there by Bowles. Morrison chips it ahead for Liam Walsh. Walsh, he gains the red line, sends it into Caps territory. 15 minutes to go here in the opening period at the York Arena. No score between the Fredericton Caps and Northern Rivermen. Shannon holds it in at the line, backhands it, but it's scooped up there by Frizzell. Frizzell will throw it in where Madeline Benoit will hold on for a face-off. And we'll get a face-off now to the blocker side of goalie Benoit. Caleb LeBlanc this time out there. Of course, Rivermen with 8 forwards, so the lines will be juggled here all night. LeBlanc, Francis Bass. Shot, kicked the... Nice save there by Benoit. She kicked out the right leg. Rivermen clearing traffic from in front of Benoit. She pulled that one and held on for a face-off. Goodine has it now for the Caps. Goodine sends it back to Giverson. Giverson will walk the line. Shot well wide of the target. Bask. He overskates it on the far side. LeBlanc in to help him. LeBlanc goes cross ice for Shannon. And Hamilton will just send that ahead where no icing. LeBlanc trying to get it. Cross-centering attempt there to Bass. Bass couldn't get it redirected toward the goal as he tried to one-time that one into the open net. That's going to be offside as Giverson made a move at the blue line and put his line mates offside, put himself offside actually. Shannon spinning away, throws it back for Courts who had overskated that one. Jack Courts spins away from the forecheck, trying to find an outlet pass here somewhere. And Courts still has it on his stick. He'll just flip it to the far side where Hitchcock will take over. He backhands it up the wall to Beasley. Montrose, he'll put it in the neutral zone for McCormick. Will one-touch it for Chasson. Cole McCormick will be first there. He spins away. Battle along the wall. And up ice now comes, that was Beasley. Good play by Hamilton to step up and hold that at the line. And somebody was in offside. Thought Hamilton had held it in. Apparently he didn't, as the linesman called that one an offside. 13:15 to go in the opening period. No score here in Fredericton. 2-on-1 developing here. Shot, nice save, rebound. Hamilton, good job to get in front of that shot as open cage was there as the Caps developed in their 2-on-1. Bouncing puck bounces wide of goalie Benoit. McCormick will send it up the far side where Hoyles tried to knife it into the corner. Here's McCormick now. He gets it ahead for Montrose. Montrose sidesteps the pinching defender. Throws it across to Chasson. Chasson can't get a shot off though as Guyverson gets back into the play. Guyverson now up ice for Beasley. Courts will take over though. Courts cross to his partner Walsh. Walsh back to Courts. Courts looking, back to Walsh. Walsh, he'll go back to his partner Courts. Courts will get it up to Francis Bass. Bass, nice pass there, just offside though on the far side was Morrison or Ward, or could have been both of them, as Bass tried to feather one through to Ward, who was breaking down through the slot. 12-14 to go in the first. No score here at the York Arena. Reynolds and Ward face off against each other. And now up ice comes Reynolds. Reynolds, good job there. He tried to knife his way into the slot area, and Cameron knocked him out of. Both teams clear traffic. Bouncing puck. Held in though. Hitchcock took a swipe at it and missed it, but managed to catch it on the toe of his skate, or the Rivermen would have been off to the races. And there's a puck thrown out into the slot. And I believe Collins will be the goal scorer. .11:48 to go in the opening period, and the Caps get on the board first, as they did last weekend. That shot's knifed to the corner by Benoit. That's into the skates of Courts. It doesn't make its way into the target. There's a one-timer. That's also blocked there by Walsh. They've been doing a good job to protect the front of that net and try and limit the scoring opportunities here. And that should go for an icing call. Face-off will come down into Caps territory to the blocker side of goalie Brewer. Back to the point. Walsh has it in his skates. He can't get himself swung around to get a shot off. There's Bowles now down the right side. Bowles snaps one. Benoit turns that away to the corner. Down low is McAllister. McAllister, that was into the skates of Walsh. Ends up in the corner. Bowles shot. Nice low, hard shot kicked away by Benoit. Rivermen battle along the wall, and they'll send it out. That'll go for an icing call. And the Rivermen will get some fresh troops out there. As mentioned earlier, the short bench here for the Rivermen tonight. Josh Stewart and Rowan O'Shea in the stands behind the bench. Tristan Roy on vacation for next week, and Hugo St. Pierre home nursing an injury. So Rivermen without 4 regulars here tonight, making it a tough hill to climb with a short bench. Here's McCormick now. He's stripped to the puck there by Hitchcock. Hitchcock will get it ahead for McDonald. Cameron and McDonald will converge on the far side. Pass to Edmondson. Shot. Nice blocker save there by Benoit. That one up into the rafters and into the seating area. Rivermen make changes. Try to get some quick shifts in here tonight. Justin Ward set to take the draw. Caps control the draw. Beasley circles it in behind the Rivermen goal. Courts backhands it off the wall where Edmondson will send it ahead. Bass chips it, but it doesn't make its way out of Rivermen territory. He's being hounded on the far side by Beasley. Edmondson will hold it in at the line. Courts knocks it down with his glove, and he'll backhand it into the neutral zone. Icing waved off. Ward. There's Caleb LeBlanc. Can't hold it in at the line. Hamilton will rifle it back into Caps territory. 9:23 to go in the opening period. Not sure the Rivermen have registered a shot yet. Puck at the line by Frizzell. Frizzell steps away from Bass. He floats one in, and Benoit will glove that and hold on for a face-off. This time it'll come to the glove side. They're going to make a change. As we said, they'll be making those quick changes here tonight to try and conserve energy and play with this short bench. Frizzell's shot redirected into the skates. I believe Montrose got a piece of that one. Here's Guyverson. Guyverson looking. Shot. That's into the ankle of Shannon. Nice play there by Caleb Shannon to get into that shooting lane and take one for the team. Here's Shannon now. Ahead to Montrose. Montrose shot off the shin pads of Frizzell. Tried to get it in the slot to Shannon. It was intercepted there by the Caps. Shannon, he'll knock it down and hold it in and head off on a change. McCormick first to it. He's bumped by Frizzell. And that'll be a penalty coming up here to McCormick as he put the cross check on Frizzell. So with 8:05 to go, McCormick will head off on the 2-minute or less penalty here for cross-checking. As the official called that one right in front of him down in the far end. Caps power play was dangerous here last week, and I believe they put up 4 or 5 power play markers on the Rivermen. One time there, and that's Benoit squaring up nicely to that one and holding on for the face-off. Chasson and Morrison up front. Cameron and Hamilton on the back end here on the penalty kill. That's Goodine. Goodine. He's being pushed out of the play by Hamilton. Rivermen get that box set up now. Goodine, he'll throw it down low. Nice play by Benoit. She got her stick on that one as Bowles was sneaking in from his defensive position, trying to find something on the back door. So the Caps are sent back into their own zone. And Morrison, good job to just keep that low and eat away some seconds on the penalty here to McCormick. And Goodine now wheeling up through. Morrison doing a good job to back check him and get that stick tied up. Goodine will throw it back to Bowles. Bowles, cross ice to Hitchcock. Hitchcock. That's in the skates of Goodine. He couldn't get a shot away. Bowles looking. Cross ice to Hitchcock. Hitchcock, he'll cycle it down low. That's a shot by McAllister wide of the target. Bowles, he'll backhand it down low. Courts sends it up the wall. Rivermen trying to get a fresh penalty kill out there. 35 seconds left in the penalty to McCormick. McAllister spins, throws it back to Bowles. Bowles thought about shooting, but ends up chipping it down low into the corner. Goodine with it. Backhanded by Ward, but held in at the line by Bowles. Bowles will head off on a change. Lots of time here. Walsh now, he'll eat up some seconds. Still eat up time, and then he'll find the lane and wisely send that down the ice. Nice play there by Liam Walsh to read that situation. Hitchcock joining the rush. McDonald, shot. Benoit with the save. And Benoit will hold on for the face-off. Coming up here on the glove side. LeBlanc, Bass. Penalty has expired to McCormick. Rivermen back to even strength. 6:01 to go in the first period. LeBlanc knifes it around here where Shannon. Bass dumps his man. Here comes Shannon. Shannon feathers it ahead for LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc. Shot. Rebound. Score! Nice play there by LeBlanc and Shannon. As LeBlanc fired a nice low shot into the pad of goalie Brewer, and Shannon. Good job following up, driving the net. Pretty sure I saw the Rivermen working on that on practice Thursday night. And Caleb Shannon will be the goal scorer here for the Rivermen, who's tied things up with 5:40 to go in the first period. Looks like Coach Parker having a discussion with the officials on the far side. I'm not sure what that's about. Looks like he's wanting an offside or something. I'm not sure. However, referees having none of that. And the Rivermen have squared things up here at 1. Shot there by Basque. Good chance by the Rivermen. Here's Francis Basque with it. He'll backhand it back to the wall. Cameron slides one through, and Brewer had to take a swipe at that one. .5:22 to go here in the opening period. Rivermen and Caps tied at 1. Morrison spins as he stripped Beasley of the puck as he tried to head out up ice. Courts will hustle back now. Courts will cycle it back up the wall to Montrose. Held in there by the Caps though. Montrose will bounce it by, and good play by Frizzell to keep it in at the blue line. Frizzell tries to walk out where he can get a shot away. Still has it on his stick. Backhanded, and Courts will knock that out of harm's way. Liam Walsh now. He'll cycle it up the wall as Kennedy was pressuring him. Beasley now will backhand it. First to it will be Liam Walsh. Walsh. He'll head up ice. That's well behind Morrison as Morrison had started to make his way through the neutral zone. That's a nice save there by Benoit. He took that one up high in the shoulder. Montrose puts that one by Hitchcock, and Reynolds, that could be interference as he knocked the stick out of the hands of Montrose. Giverson up in the rush. Shot turned away by Benoit, the one-timer by Collins. Similar opportunity that he had where he scored on the first one. Here's Bell now, shot steered to the corner. Collins with it. Collins tried to find Bell in the slot. Reynolds. And Benoit will hold on for a face-off.
I know, but I already have them cut out. Hold on, you guys. I'm looking for a bigger drop spot. You know, for him and you know, he's going to push him now.
LeBlanc. Hitchcock. That's into the shin guards of Shannon. Big hit along the wall there as Bowles was sent to the ice. We're distracted here as our own team is selling 50-50 tickets at the game. LeBlanc, he wins it to Shannon. Shannon slaps it in behind Caps goaltender. 3 minutes to go. 1-1 game here at the York Arena in Fredericton. Up ice is Graham. Graham, that's to Dickinson. He can't handle it. Cameron will put it up the wall. Hitchcock. Hitchcock barreled in on Benoit. Shot, score. Bowles walked into that ringette line and fired it off the far post. Nice shot there by Bowles as he put that one off the post. 2:48 to go. 2-1 lead now for the Caps. Here's Edmondson now. Edmondson. Shot, that's off the crossbar. Up into the netting behind goalie Benoit. McDonald and McCormick face off. McDonald wins it clean back to the point. Benoit gets a piece of that with her glove. Court's looking. Can't handle it there in the corner. Still has it on his stick though as he steps away from the forecheck. Court still spinning in circles here in the corner. He gets it to head to Chasson, but it can't leave Rivermen territory. That shot. Nice play by Benoit. She can out and poke that along the wall. And Montrose will just get it out into the neutral zone. No icing. That pass for Frizzell was out of his reach. Chasson with it now. Chasson. Alexis Chasson. Edmondson backhands it up into the skates there of one of the Caps players on that far side. Goodine tried to shovel it ahead. Cameron will just chip it ahead. It's into the skates of Goodine. Frizzell. Frizzell, he stripped of the puck there as he tried to make a move at the red line by Chasson. Minute and 40 to go in the first period. 2-1 lead for the Caps. Here's Montrose as that puck was turned over at the blue line. Bowles now joins the rush. Liam Bowles, shot, blocker saved by Benoit. Benoit certainly been solid here in the opening period as she's faced all kinds of action. Bowles with it. Bowles cross ice to Giverson. Good stick by Alexis Chasson to get that in the shooting lane and send it up into the rafters. Minute and 12 left in the opening period. Caps holding on to a 2-1 lead. Hoyles with it. Tried to center it. And Caleb LeBlanc will skate on it. 3 Rivermen head up ice. LeBlanc, Ward, and Basque. LeBlanc, low shot. Tried to duplicate what happened that first one with Ward busting in, looking for the rebound. Bowles now are in the final minute of the first period. 50 seconds to play. Bowles up the wall to Hoyles. That's turned over at the blue line. Giverson will gather it up now. Giverson joins the rush ahead to Beasley. Beasley, he's run out of room, but Kennedy, he overskates it. Bowles shot. Shot score. Tough one to give up there with 30 seconds left in the period. Kennedy was left unmarked in the slot area and fired a one-timer by goalie Benoit. So missed assignment there by someone, looks like coaching staff, or reminding the boys defensive assignments are critical, especially in that final minute of the period. And the Caps now with a 3-1 lead. Goal scorer for us here, Shannon. He had it on his stick, but he was tied up there by Collins. Shannon will backhand it as he intercepted that centering attempt. McCormick. 15 seconds left now. Hamilton will send it in to Caps territory. Rivermen get onside. 8 seconds. Shannon will be first to it. He'll send one toward the goal, short side, and Brewer has to send that away. Here's Shannon spinning. He's pulled down. Going to be a penalty to Reynolds at the buzzer as Shannon was pulled down. Good job by Shannon there as he had intercepted that clearing attempt and kept the pressure on the Caps. And I believe it was Reynolds is going to get the penalty as he pulled down Shannon. So we'll break away from the action here as the Zamboni makes its way on the ice, and we will looks like officials thought they were going to try and maybe play for a second or something. But we will see a 2-minute penalty here to Reynolds when we return for period number 2, correction. And we are back and ready for second period of play here. The Rivermen will start the period on the power play as Reynolds was called on the hook or the trip to end that period. So LeBlanc, Montrose, and Shannon up front. Hamilton and Courts will man the blue line here on the power play. Hamilton sets up shop behind his own net and looks up ice. Puts it on the stick of LeBlanc, who'll snap it across out of the reach of Montrose, and that'll go for an icing call. Caleb LeBlanc to take the draw. He wins it across to Courts, who puts on the brakes and spins away from Kirkpatrick. Hits Montrose through the neutral zone. Montrose, he had his feet taken out from underneath him. And Rivermen yet to gain cap zone here. 40 seconds has elapsed in the penalty to Reynolds. Courts, that's behind LeBlanc. Batted into the shin pads of Hamilton. Caleb LeBlanc with it now. LeBlanc. He spins away, looks up ice. Spins back again. Finds Courts now here in the near side. Courts to Shannon. Shannon will gain the blue line. Rivermen now finally get a chance to set up shop. Shannon, one time there by Walsh. He lost it in his skates as he misfired on the one-timer. Courts will look up ice. Jack Courts, long stretch pass from McCormick. He'll knife it in where Brewer will set it up there for Bowles, and Bowles will send it the length of the ice. Back to get it is Ward. That's Justin Ward. Justin Ward across to Quincy Cameron. Cameron overskates it. Loses the handle momentarily. That pass from Walsh doesn't connect with McCormick. He'll bump Collins along the wall. McAllister has it now. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds. Bowles just going to eat the clock away here. And the penalty will expire to Reynolds. Bowles will circle it in behind the goal. Hitchcock with it now. Hitchcock. Held in at the line by Courts. Courts sling shots it across there, but Hamilton had already left the line. And now here comes Bowles. Bowles shot up over the crossbar and off the glass behind goalie Madeline Benoit. Courts flips it, but it's knocked down there along the wall. That's Dickinson. Dickinson still has it. Flips, shot. That doesn't make its mark. Ends up off the glass behind Benoit. Hamilton's got a hustle now. Dickinson meets him over there on the wall. McCormick spins it out. Courts will send it the length of the ice as he's looking to get off on a change. As he's been caught out there on a long shift. Face-off will come back to Rivermen territory. 16:52 to go in the second period. 3-1 lead for the Caps. LeBlanc wins the draw. However, the Caps take possession. Goodine tried to fire one toward the goal and ended up wide of the target. Here's Goodine with it. Goodine puts it in the skates of LeBlanc. So he intercepted that centering attempt. Francis Bass gets it to the neutral zone, where the Caps will put it back into Rivermen territory. Cameron with it now. Cameron up the wall to Bass. Bass, he has it stripped off his stick. Alexis Chasson, he loses the handle at the blue line. Chasson turns that one over as McDonald walked right down Broadway and fired one wide of the goal. Goodine's shot steered to the corner by Benoit. McDonald Down there is Bowles now circling. He's stripped of the puck by Cameron as he poked it off his stick. Francis Bass tried to get it out, but it's still held in. Bass will finally get it to the neutral zone. Edmondson, he'll knife his way in behind Guyverson. He had to hurry as Caleb LeBlanc got his stick on that. That's shot wide of the goal. Shot thrown into the far corner. Walsh will take over. He bats it along the boards where LeBlanc tried to chip it away, and nice defensive play there by the Caps. That was Hoyles who separated LeBlanc from the puck. And that'll be called down on an offside here in front of the Caps bench. 15:07 to go, 3-1 lead for the Caps at the York Arena on a Saturday night. Rivermen will pack up in the morning and head up to Perth Andover to take on the Northwest Voyageurs, who are also in action today against the Moncton Hawks. Here's Hamilton at the blue line. He'll rub his man into the boards. Shannon's stick knocked out of his hand there by Beasley. It's Guyverson down in behind the Rivermen goal. Here's the Caps now. Finds Guyverson. He can't handle the pass. That hopped over his stick. And Hitchcock has it now. Hitchcock finds Guyverson. Guyverson walks through the neutral zone. Guyverson now knocked off his stick there by Ward. Montrose, headmans. Shannon didn't see that. Shannon tried to chip it ahead. Here comes Ward. Ward shot wide of the goal. Nice play by Shannon as he swiped at that one and knocked it on the stick of Ward and sent him in all alone. Bowles shot, and that finds Reynolds in front of the goal, and I believe it made its way up into the netting. Cole McCormick will take the draw here with Reynolds. Caps will control the face-off. Frizzell will just send it into the near corner. 13:49 to go in the second period. McCormick up the wall to LeBlanc. Now back to get it. That's Bell. Bell goes all the way across ice for Collins. Tried to knife it down in there where Cameron reaches for it. He's hit from behind. And Bowles will be going off here on a penalty. Could be from behind as that looked to take Cameron in the numbers. Charging will be the call. Rivermen will find themselves on the power play again here. They started the period on the power play. Didn't generate a whole lot of great opportunities. We'll see if they can muster something up here on this power play. McCormick takes the draw. Morrison, Cameron down low to McCormick. McCormick backhands it down low to Morrison. Morrison tried to knife it up to McCormick. He couldn't handle it. Cole McCormick with it on his stick. Still has it. That's fired off the wall by Beasley. Nice play there by McCormick to knock Guyverson off the puck. Guyverson, headman's Kirkpatrick. Cameron gonna have to hustle here. Speedy Kirkpatrick now puts on the brakes, and he'll be happy to just get it down low, eat some seconds off the clock. Flipped ahead. Morrison. Walsh overskated. Here comes Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc in his skates, shot, kicked away. Morrison shot. Walsh with a stab at it. Two great chances there as Brewer kicked that one out and Morrison fired it, and Brewer made another great save. Two big saves there by Brewer on the power play. Walsh tried to get it back to LeBlanc at the point, but Bell reached for it and got a piece of it. Rimmed around behind the goal. Courts gets it up the wall to his partner Walsh. Walsh. He'll step away from the forecheck of Collins. Reynolds now knocks it off the stick of Walsh, and it'll be sent down the ice. Courts with it now. 29 seconds left in the penalty to Bowles. Courts, that's behind Ward. He can't do anything with that. Hammered off the boards there by Frizzell. Flipped ahead by Walsh, and Frizzell takes over for the Caps. And he'll find a lane and send it the length of the ice. 9 seconds left here in the penalty to Bowles. Rivermen with a couple of good opportunities. Ward will scoop that up. That's in the skates of Chasson. Shannon with it. Throws it back to Walsh. Walsh banks it off the wall. Chasson knifes it ahead to Ward, who'll just get it in deep in Caps territory. Rivermen will make some changes on the blue line. Chasson tried to center it. Cameron takes a swipe at it. Bowles looks up ice. Gets it to Giverson. Hamilton knifes that one ahead. Here comes Ward. Got a bit of room. Justin Ward on the backhand. Nice defensive play by Frizzell as he dove at that one and knocked it off the stick of Ward. Shot blockered by Benoit. And the net came off behind goalie Benoit. .10:41 left to go in the second period. 3-1 lead for the Caps. Hitchcock will hold it in at the line. Finds Collins. Collins circles with it. Trying to find a passing lane here. Throws it back to the point to Edmondson. That's McCormick intercepting it. Banks it ahead. Tried to find Montrose on the fly, but he couldn't skate into it. Hitchcock will get it up the wall, where Cameron gets it in his skates and up to Basque. Francis Basque. Montrose couldn't handle that pass. It was just behind him. Good play by McCormick to knock that off the stick of Reynolds. And puck was fired from behind that red line, and that'll go for an icing call. .9:51 to go. Caps holding on to that 2-goal lead here. 3-1 lead for the Caps. LeBlanc circling, puts it up the wall. Shannon can't get that. It was intercepted by the Caps before it got its way up to Shannon. Shannon has it in his skates in that far corner. Or that's LeBlanc, sorry. Morrison takes over. Morrison finds Walsh here right in front of us coming down the left side. Walsh has it knocked off his stick by Bowles. Bowles will backhand it up the half wall. And now Goodine takes over. Goodine got a step on Courts. Goodine, cross ice. Saved by Benoit. Back up on her feet is Benoit. Up the wall to Shannon. Can't knock it down though. Giverson's shot well wide of the target. Bowles pinches in from his defensive position. Bowles still has it. Throws it back. Going to be a penalty coming up here in front of the net. That'll be Kirkpatrick, I believe, going off. He upended Courts in front of the net. Correction, Courts going off. They're getting the penalty. Oh, I believe they're both going off. Coincidentals? As Kirkpatrick and Courts both sent off. Didn't see. Saw Courts on the ice in front of the net. I wasn't sure what he did to get the first one. So the teams will be 5 aside. However, for the Rivermen, they'll be down another body here for a couple of minutes, which is never good, especially when it's one of those 4 defensemen. That's kicked for Montrose. Floats it ahead for Chesson. Alexis Chesson. He'll be first to forecheck. Spinning away is Hitchcock. Intercepted by Ward. Justin Ward shot. Blocker save there by Brewers. That was a good hard shot by Ward, and that was headed for the top corner. Hitchcock being pressured by Chesson. Here's Frizzell now. He's being pressured by Ward. Good back check there by Justin Ward. Justin Ward tried to get it across to Montrose, but he fanned on it. Shannon sidesteps one check. Shannon takes a run there at Hoyles and sends his stick up into the rafters. Beasley. Beasley sent to the ice there by Chesson. I would say Cheson's going off. Not maybe boarding will be the call. Boarding is the call. So the Rivermen, with 7:50 to go in the second period, find themselves down a man here. Again, the penalty is an issue, but the 2 white jerseys sitting here in the penalty box hurts that short bench. Benoit will hold on for the face-off. Shot from Giberson was corralled and held for the face-off. Face-off sent back to Giberson. He goes cross-ice to Bowles. His shot was headed for the far side, and Benoit got a blocker on that one and sent it to the corner. And Cole McCormick will find the lane and send it the length of the ice. 1.5 minutes left in the penalty to Chesson. McCormick will hold it in at the blue line. Giberson now puts on the brakes behind his own net. He'll head up ice. Giberson into the skates of Reynolds. Reynolds tried to find Bowles. He had overskated it though. Reynolds now with it on the half wall. Ben Reynolds sends it low to Collins. Collins back to Reynolds. Reynolds finds Bowles. Bowles over to Reynolds here on the half wall. Walks to the dot. Shot. Scores. Reynolds found a hole up over the shoulder of goalie Benoit. And the Caps strike on the power play and have opened up a 4-1 lead over the Rivermen. Caleb LeBlanc, Bass, and Montrose up front. Courts and Walsh. Hitchcock joins the rush here for the Caps. He's stripped of the puck there by Courts. McAllister momentarily stopped that. Montrose circles back into his own end, and the Caps take over. Shot kicked away by Benoit. Courts up ice now for Bass. Bass, his centering pass was knocked down by McAllister. Rimmed around. Courts will be there. Walsh can't get to it. Montrose will, but it won't leave Rivermen territory. 5:50 to go in the second period. 4-1 lead for the Fredericton Caps. Jack Courts will gain the red line and just send it in. Frizzell takes over in behind his own goal. Frizzell chips it there to his partner Edmondson. Edmondson up the half wall. Goodine sidesteps the forecheck of Bass. Goodine now gathering speed through the neutral zone down the left side. Goodine circles the Rivermen goal. Edmondson shot blockered there just up over the crossbar. Hamilton gives his man a ride on the far side. Montrose. Hamilton gets it to Walsh. Walsh will bank it off the boards. LeBlanc now cross ice for Hamilton. Hamilton, long stretch pass just out of the reach of Montrose. And with 4:50 to go in period number 2. Rivermen called for the icing. Make changes. Fresh troops coming out. That one spun and fired wide of the Rivermen goal. Puck battle on the far side. Court's in there. Ward joins them. Puck still tied up on the far wall, and finally the referee will blow it down, and we'll get a face-off with 4:28 to go in the second period. Face-off will come to the blocker side of goalie Benoit, who has been a busy young lady in that Rivermen cage tonight. That shot was redirected, and Benoit had to kick out that left leg as she was sliding across to her right and made a really nice save. Courts and Ward battling over there again for the Rivermen. Puck still held long, and now the Caps will come away with it. Courts, he'll spin and rim it around the far side. Morrison will try and shovel it by the pinching defender. Ward bumps his man. Cameron has it now. He'll put it off the wall. Hitchcock gets it. He sends it in behind the Rivermen goal. Cameron will bank it, or Shannon will just swipe it back. Ends up on the stick of Guyberson. Hoyles. He's knocked off the puck over there. That should be a penalty, as Hoyles got his... Rivermen should come out of this on a power play, I would. See if anything goes up on the board here. Looks like 5 aside, as I thought the Caps were getting the initial penalty. Here's Cole McCormick now. McCormick, he'll get it ahead for LeBlanc. LeBlanc will chip it by defender Bowles there for the Caps. Chasson with it. Alexis Chasson. Tried to send it down low, but it was intercepted. And now up ice comes Collins. Collins. He's got Bowles joining the rush. Rebound kicked away there by Benoit. Collins took a swipe at it. Walsh with it now. Won't leave Rivermen territory. Frizzell holds it in. That's off the blocker or mask or something of Benoit, and that one's steered to the corner. Frizzell, he'll pinch in from his defensive spot. McCormick takes over. Can't get it up the wall. Held in at the line by Bell. Bell, cross ice for Bowles. Bowles shot off the stick of Benoit. 2:18 left to go. Bowles holds it in on the half wall. Still has it on his stick. Liam Bowles circling. Fires it back to the point. Low shot kicked away by Benoit. And the Rivermen will slap it out of harm's way. And we'll get an icing call. 2:02 to go in the second period. Caps with a 4-1 lead. Montrose, Morrison, and Shannon. Morrison will try and skate it out of Riverman territory. Still held in there at the blue line, though. Courts will have to spin away from the forecheck. That's high, knocked down there by Giberson. Puck in the skates of Giberson on the far side. Now Montrose will kick it up the wall. Here's the Caps, snap one toward goalie Benoit, and she'll hold on for a face-off. 1:33 to go in the second period. Caps with a 4-1 lead over the visiting Rivermen. As I said, Rivermen here with a short bench. 12 skaters. Has 4 regulars out of the lineup. No affiliates available here tonight. Montrose tried to get it ahead for Morrison. He stays onside. Thrown in behind the goal there where first to it's going to be Caleb Shannon. He backhands it behind the goal. That was in the skates of Francis Bass. Edmondson with it now. Edmondson, he's being hounded by Shannon. Shannon rubs him out of the play. Dickinson with it. Tries to get it up the wall. It'll be held in by Cameron. He floats it toward the goal. Brewer knifed that one and almost put it in his own net as it went up over his shoulder. Montrose. 44 seconds left. Headman, nice stick there by Courts to intercept that pass from McAllister. Courts with it. Puts on the brakes. Looks up ice. Finds Bass. Bass tried to leave it there for Montrose. Graham and Bass bumped right here in front of us. 23 seconds left. Courts with it. Bass. And that's sent the length of the ice, and Brewer will have to play it. And McCormick, with 10 seconds left, will draw the face-off down in Caps territory. McCormick will take the draw. He's got LeBlanc on his left side and Chesson on the right. Wins it back. Walsh with some time. Shot. Walsh would have been better served to fire that one toward the net with only 10 seconds left as he tried to find his D partner. And 40 minutes are in the books. Rivermen trail 4-1 here. And we will break away from the action and return for period number 3. And we are back for period number 3 here at the York Arena. Caps put another one up on the board in that second period. So after 40 minutes of play, the Caps with a 4-1 lead over the Northern Rivermen. Goalie Madeline Benoit has been tested often, and she has been extremely solid in that Riverman cage. Face-off controlled here on the half wall. Goodine swipes at it. LeBlanc chips it ahead where Bowles will skate into it. Morrison tried to knock that off his stick. Bowles will send it in where Benoit will just knife it up into her glove and hold on for a face-off. As I said, this is the 3rd consecutive game where the Rivermen and Caps have done battle. 2 times last weekend. And now here again on a Saturday night before the Rivermen finally head upstream tomorrow and take on the Northwest Voyageurs. Goodine, he's being hounded by Hamilton. Goodine with it now. Goodine circling. Still has it on his stick. He spins away from Walsh. Caleb LeBlanc now will chip it off the wall, and Bowles does a good job. Holds that in at the blue line. Bowles, shot into the shin pads of Shannon. Nice play there by Shannon. Get himself into that shooting lane. Shannon having a great game here for the Rivermen. Caleb LeBlanc will rim it around on the half wall. High off the glass goes Hamilton. Goodine shot into traffic. McDonald tried to redirect that and ended up in the far corner. Up the wall now Morrison. He tried to knife it, and the Caps will throw it all the way back to the blue line. Beasley chips it by Hamilton. Shot. And Benoit, good job to hug that post. Take away the short side. Coincidentals to Ward and Hoyles have expired. So Ward will head back to that Riverman bench. McCormick will take the draw with Kennedy. And Benoit will just scoop that one up as it rolled in toward the top of the blue paint. And we'll do it again. Tim. And up the wall it comes with Giverson now. They'll just keep it in. Cameron bumps his man on the wall on the far side. McCormick knocks his man off the puck. Here's Giverson. Giverson puts on the brakes, tried to tuck it in on the short side. It's in behind, it's ended up on the back of that Riverman goal. .18:07 to go, 4-1 lead for the Caps. Referee tending to the net in behind goalie Benoit. Here it is on the stick, a hit shot through traffic. Benoit steers that one to the corner. Ports, he looks up ice. He fans on his outlet attempt. Ports will have it on his stick again here, puts on the brakes. Looks up ice. On the stick of Bass, he can't handle the puck though, and Bell takes over. Bell throws it through. Reynolds was waiting there at the top of the blue paint for a loose puck. 17:42 to go here in the third. 4-1 lead for the Caps. Face-off controlled there. Bell with it, he overskated it. Shannon takes a run at him. There's Bell with it, Bell. Reynolds shot, nice blocker save there by Benoit. She got a piece of that one. Hamilton with it. Hamilton, he's being hounded there by Collins. Justin Ward trying to get control of that bouncing puck. No icing as Hitchcock got a piece of that one as it made its way out of Rivermen territory. Nice play by Ward there to try and disrupt the zone exit of the Caps. Hitchcock. He's given a ride into the boards there by Cameron. McAllister with it now, walks out. Gets his stick on it and hooks it back to Guyberson. Guyberson through the red line. He'll send it in behind the Rivermen goal. Morrison on the far side. Courts. He'll send it out. Here's LeBlanc. Now he's going to make Bowles hustle. Almost got a stick on it. LeBlanc in forechecking. Chesson gets a piece of it. Not enough though, as the Caps will gain Riverman zone. That's intercepted by Hamilton. That puck makes its way out across through the crease and it ends up all the way down in Caps territory. No icing. Back to get it is Bowles. Bowles ahead to Graham. Graham chips it ahead there for Dickinson. He throws it cross ice for Frizzell. Montrose. Cooper Montrose will shovel it in on the backhand and get in on the forecheck. Goodine with it now. Goodine tried to one-touch that one for McDonald. McCormick takes over at the blue line. He tried to kick it ahead to Montrose. Montrose. He's being watched there by Hitchcock. He backhanded one across the crease, but McCormick couldn't get his stick on it. Goodine down the right side. Shannon. Shannon will steer him out of harm's way. Up the wall comes McCormick here right in front of us. 15 minutes to go in the third period. 4-1 lead for the Caps. Shannon, sidestep, shot! Tried to pull the trigger, and Caps defenders with a good job to get a stick on that one and send it up into the net behind goalie Brewer here for the Caps. Face-off will come to the blocker side of the Caps goal. McCormick will win it back. Cameron floats one through, hits the shin pads of Edmondson in front of the net. Beasley. Beasley, he's met there by Shannon. Here comes Hoyles. Hoyles. Shannon has it on his stick. Shannon dancing dangerously in front of his own goal. He's stripped of the puck there by Beasley. Held in at the line by Edmondson. He'll lift it high and behind the Riverman goal where Beasley takes over. He's bumped by Courts. Up ice comes McCormick. Has Montrose with him. He slips it ahead into the corner, and he'll be first to it on Guyberson. Back to Walsh. Walsh chips it ahead. That's going to be knocked down here by Hamilton, who got it ahead to Morrison. In the skates there, the referee down low as Morrison and Guyberson battle. Cross ice, nice pass there by Hitchcock. That shot steered to the corner by Benoit. That's off the boards, but held in by Hitchcock at the blue line. That cross crease pass. Full shot, knocked down. Shot both wide of the target. Nice play by Morrison to try and find Bass streaking down the left side. Cross ice for Hitchcock. Hitchcock. He goes all the way to the far side to Reynolds, who couldn't handle that one. Bowles will throw it here to Bell right in front of him. Diverson sends it into the corner. Bell with it now, back to Giverson. Bouncing puck, and Benoit will take a stab at it and glove it. She'll hold on for a face-off with 12:28 to go in the third period. Caps with that 4-1 lead. All things considered here with the short bench of the Rivermen. Hanging in tough here at the York Arena on a Saturday night with the Fredericton Caps. LeBlanc wins it back to the corner. McAllister will skate onto it though for the Caps. Behind the goal now. That's Dickinson. It's up the wall to Montrose. Montrose chips it by Frizzell, and he'll try and get it ahead to Chasson, but that was out of his reach as Montrose tried to find Chasson streaking in behind the Caps defender. Here's Giverson. Giverson. His shot into the glove of Benoit. Couldn't handle it though and bounced out into the circle area where the Caps take over. Giverson sends it down low. Here comes Caleb LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc down the left side. Shot. Gets Brewer in the Caps logo, and he'll hold on for a face-off with 11:23 to go in the third period. 4-1 lead for the Caps. McCormick taking the draw here in the skates of Shannon. He couldn't handle it. Here's Goodine. Goodine. That one's caught up in the linesman. Kirkpatrick takes over. Kirkpatrick. Slot. Nice save there by Benoit. She got a piece of that one with the right arm. Courts with it now. Try to put it to his partner, Cameron. And that'll float its way out into the neutral zone where McDonald will get it across to Edmondson. Edmondson just flips it into the skates of Courts. Shannon with it. Now he one-touches it to Courts. Courts gets it ahead for McCormick. He'll gain that Caps blue line and throw it into the corner. Good job by the Caps to get it out though. That goes up into the Caps bench area. .29 to go in the third period here at the York Arena. Rivermen will bunk down here in Fredericton for the night and then head up to Perth Andover for a 2:30 p.m. matchup tomorrow afternoon with the Northwest Voyageurs. Walsh put that one into the shin pads of, I believe that's Hoyles. Nice play there. Good back check by Hamilton and Walsh both to disrupt Hoyles, and Benoit was able to steer it to the corner. Bowles to Giverson. Giverson will knife it in. Penalty coming up by the looks of it. Head contact. Francis Bass going off for head contact. That might be a first.
Can't even reach that high.
Not sure I've seen Francis Bass this year with a head contact penalty. Giverson, hard pass there. Nice save by Benoit. She kicked out the right leg and got that one just off the toe area. McDonald tried to throw it cross seam, and Ward got a piece of it. Good pressure by Ward. Justin Ward, good job on the penalty kill. Minute and 35 to go. Bowles with it now. Giverson, he'll hold it in at the line. Down low, the Caps still have it. Find Giverson. Giverson walks right for the dot. Fired for the far corner, and it ended up all the way down in Caps territory as Giverson missed that far corner and rimmed it off the boards and all the way down the length of the ice. Here's Bowles. Bowles with a big head of steam on. And that's sent safely down into Caps territory. There's Bell. Chasson now. Frizzell takes possession across to Hitchcock. Finds. That's Collins. He's knocked to the ice. Nice play there by Chasson. And he sends it the length of the ice. 18 seconds left in the penalty to Basque. Up ice comes Reynolds. Reynolds trying to get outside on Hamilton. Slides it across, but Collins can't get a piece of that one. Collins, penalty has expired to Basque. He's back in there. Rivermen back to even strength. Walsh pressuring his man in the far corner. Out walks Bell. That's Bell with it now. Bell tried to throw it out. Good play by Hamilton to get a stick on that and send it up into the air behind goalie Benoit. Reynolds is bumped there by Montrose. Loose puck up the wall to Montrose. He'll bat it off the boards. And Frizzell's going to have to hustle. He'll backhand it up the wall to Bell. Bell will just send it into Rivermen territory and head off on a change. Both teams make some changes here with 7:18 to go. Caps holding on to that 4-1 lead. Morrison now. He'll gain the red line and dump it into Caps territory. No icing. Morrison in there on the forecheck. Bowles with it now. Here's McAllister, loses his footing at the top of the circle. Bowles can't hold it in. That'll be an offside. Ports. He almost lost the handle on it there. Now he does. Back there is Chasson. Chasson, he's being pressured by McAllister. Puck pinned along the wall. 6:18 to go in the third period. Frizzell, cross to Bowles. Bowles, shot, good stick by Chasson. So he got a piece of that one and sent it up into the netting behind goalie Benoit. Caleb LeBlanc set to take the draw. Court circles back up the half wall where LeBlanc bats it out. It'll make its way to the neutral zone. He's going to put some pressure on Giverson here. Giverson will spin back, hits the referee. LeBlanc has it now, walking that line. He'll just send it into the empty space on the far side. Frizzell with it. To Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick finds Giverson. Giverson. He overskates it on the half wall. Chipped ahead more. Montrose has some room on the far side. Cooper Montrose down the left side. Fans on the shot. And that ends up on the stick now of McDonald. McDonald. Frizzell will circle behind his own net. 5:21 to go in the third period. Shannon in forechecking. Good play to disrupt things there behind the net. Shannon slides it out. Rivermen can't get a shot away, and Hamilton will hold it in. He'll just throw it down in the corner. LeBlanc chops at it. Almost tucked that one in on the short side. Here's Walsh in front of the Caps bench. He sends it in. The Rivermen need to get onside. Rivermen start the change. Hamilton will knock it down here at the red line. LeBlanc with a bit of room. LeBlanc, he's knocked to the ice there by Giberson. Giberson finds Hoyles. Hoyles on the far side. That's Hitchcock joining the rush. Backhand, nice score. See, that was Kennedy who made a nice backhand up over the glove of Benoit. And with 4:19 to go, the Caps now with a 5-1 lead. Morrison will send it in. That's going to be an icing as he was still behind that red line. Face-off will come to the blocker side of goalie Benoit. Justin Ward will take the draw here. It's 1-0 by Kennedy. Nice play there by Bass because he got that one in the shin pads of Hitchcock. Hoyles with it now. Hoyles will gain the Rivermen zone. Hamilton runs him out of space down in the corner. Kennedy down there now. Out comes Hoyles. Tried to slide it through to Beasley. That's on the back of the Rivermen net, and we'll get a face-off. .341 to go here on Saturday night at the York Arena. 5-1 lead for the Caps. Justin Ward will flip it high. Made it through a couple of the rafters, but hit the one here right in front of us at the center ice area. And the face-off will come back down in Rivermen territory to the blocker side of Benoit. Here's Bell now all alone. And that appeared to be a missed assignment on the face-off by someone, as Bell walked in all alone and snapped one by goalie Benoit. .329 left in the third period, 6-1 lead. Courts tries to slow down his man there. That was Bell. Here's Bell now on the left side. Bell. Bowles had joined the rush. He tried to knife one in on his backhand. Bowles with it now. Drops it there for Frizzell. His shot in traffic. Benoit gets that one steered to the corner. LeBlanc. .2:43 to go here in the third. Ports will take over for the Rivermen. He's being pressured there by Reynolds. Bowles takes over in the neutral zone. Frizzell, he tried to leave it there as Bowles almost overskated that one and left it right there for LeBlanc. Now Dickinson, top of the circle, shot. Benoit will gather that one in and hold on for a face-off. Justin Ward will take the draw with 2:16 to go in the third period, and the Caps with a 6-1 lead. Dickinson. Pounded there by a couple of Rivermen. Diverson knocks it down at the blue line. Shannon knocks into the ice. She takes a healthy run at him. Now Hamilton, he'll have to retreat. Throws it cross ice. Diverson pinches. Him and Shannon come together again. And looks like coincidentals coming up here to Ward and Graham. 2 minutes each for roughing, I would assume. With 1:26 left to go in the third period. Offsetting minors, so that'll be 5 aside here. Cole McCormick to take the draw. Hitchcock now, Hitchcock. He tries to work his way in. He's upended there by goalie Benoit. Puck battle in the far corner. Benoit's without her stick, trying to find the time here to get down and grab that. Now she'll be able to get it. Here comes Caleb LeBlanc on the left side. One man to beat. LeBlanc off the shoulder of Brewer. It ends up over the top of the crossbar. Good back check there. Here comes Kirkpatrick now, as LeBlanc had lifted his stick. Bouncing puck. Caleb LeBlanc with it here at our own blue line. He'll flip it out where Bass will try and skate in. That looked like Caps player had come on a bit early. 22 seconds. Caps had to wait to get onside. Walsh, he'll spin away from the forecheck. Here's Liam Walsh now with 8 seconds to play. Throws it to the blue line there where Bowles will keep it in. Kennedy had Frizzell on the back door. And the horn will go. So that will do it here from the York Arena. As the Caps will skate to a 6-1 victory. Rivermen will head up to Perth Andover for tomorrow, so we will be back on the air at 2:30 p.m. with the Rivermen and Northwest Voyageurs. Thanks for tuning in.